Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the City of Madeira Beach Board of Commissioners agenda setting meeting. Today is Tuesday, May 13th, and the time is 5:30 p.m. Would the City Clerk Pro Tem please call the roll?
Commissioner Lister?
Here.
Vice Mayor Hodges?
Here.
Commissioner Poe?
Here.
Commissioner Shantz? Here. Mayor Palladino?
Here. First item of business, item A, Mr. City Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and as you can tell, your city clerk is ill this evening, and so our intern C is sitting in, so we appreciate her doing that for us. Relatively quick agenda setting meeting, and feel free to add or subtract as you see fit. Item A, the presentation for the Greenlight Pinellas. So we have that. I think we only have one side of that. Cheryl is not here right now, but I think we only have one side coming to present on that. Item B, it was brought up that Deputy Luckett should give us a quick presentation on crosswalks and educating the public on how those work. Item C, Commissioner Poe and I just sat in a meeting with the city attorney, and I think we're going to want to amend the chronic nuisance ordinance to add a couple of components to that, and so we'll discuss that as well. Item D, you have two library board applicants, so hopefully the city clerk or see if you can make a note if we can have the necessary information to the board at that time, and then you guys can take a vote like we have done in the past. You can rank them, and then we'll handle that at the next meeting. Item E is something that I've been kind of educating you on over the last 3 or 4 months, but as you know, the revolving door phenomenon has struck in the fire department, and since I've been with the city for 2.5 years, I think 70% of our firefighters are new. So that indicates that there's an issue, and Vince and the chief and I have been meeting with them for the last couple of months, and I think we've come up with something that works for both sides. It does involve you opening their contract. It does involve you maybe putting some more money into some initial salaries and things of that sort, but I'll be able to walk you through it. Vince will be there to walk you through it, and we'll take it up at that point. Item F is the ever-popular topic in town of purchasing Don's Dock. On Friday, Dave Marscano had the right personnel out there to do the inspection. We're hoping to maybe have a report by then. If not, when that report is due, we'll probably require a special workshop on your behalf, but we're pushing forward. The purchase agreement, or the pre-purchase agreement, if you will, that was submitted to us by the owners was reviewed by the city attorney. I just got it back today, and I'll take a look at that, and then we'll, move on from there. Item G and H, Commissioner Poe, I don't know if we have anything for G other than what you and I had discussed the other day. If you want it on the agenda, it can stay on there. And then item H, I think we should leave on there because in some fashion, if you don't have anything to update, how staff is going to proceed will at least be an update for the commission. So H is good. G, do you want on there?
Are we going to be able to do anything, Trask, since HB 479 didn't pass and 582 never got off the floor?
The answer is no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All we can do is make everybody aware and try not to let it happen.
Right.
I think, staff's aware of it, obviously. You and I had that conversation before, so I think, see if you're keeping track or that Cheryl's back. Let's take G off of the agenda, and then H will be, I think, massaged or catered into either an update or how staff is going to proceed, and kind of just dovetail off of what we had discussed last time. And then finally, what's not on here, and if Cheryl and C can add this, another popular topic in town is contracting out code enforcement and the building department to Reddington Beach. And not that the article in the paper was inaccurate, but it was a chicken or the egg type situation, and so we need to discuss that from a policy standpoint and from a good business decision standpoint, whether or not we want to jump into something like that. So those are the only items I have or staff has for the workshop on the 27th. Again, remember, this is the day after Memorial Day, but we had invited the people from Greenlight Pinellas already, and so we decided to stick with that date, so we apologize.
Does any other commissioners have any questions of the agenda? Is there any other items that the commissioners might want to add to the next workshop agenda? At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda for the May 27th workshop.
I so move.
Motion's been made and second. Any discussion? Would the city clerk pro tem please call the roll?
Commissioner Lister?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hodges?
Yes.
Commissioner Poe?
Yes.
Commissioner Shantz? And Mayor Palladino?
Yes. Seeing no further business, this meeting is adjourned at 5:36.
Oh, boy, that didn't take long.